When considering life, do you ever think, what's the point of all of this? We all struggle, have uncertainty, oftentimes fail, overcome, and sometimes succeed. All of it has purpose. Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful passages in Scripture that has helped me understand life's seasons, purpose, and what it truly means to enjoy the life God has given us. Welcome back, everyone, to the Purposeful Man. I'm grateful you're here with me for another episode and another conversation centered on faith, growth, purpose, and life lessons learned through the journey. Today's message comes from Ecclesiastes chapter 3. For those of you unfamiliar with the Bible, Ecclesiastes is found about halfway within the Old Testament, following Proverbs and ahead of Song of Songs. It has been attributed to King Solomon, also known as the teacher or preacher. He was the son of King David, king of Israel. This chapter has spoken deeply to me throughout the different stages of my life, since it starts off with saying, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, from being born to dying, planting to plucking up what was planted, killing to healing, breaking down to building up, weeping to laughing, mourning to dancing, casting away stones to gathering stones together, embracing to refraining from embracing, seeking to losing, keeping to casting away, tearing to sowing, keeping silent to speaking up, loving to hating, and warring to making peace." However, what does all of this really mean? What is the point of all of this? What's the point of life, according to the wisest man of his time, King Solomon? For this, I'd like us to focus our attention on verses 11 through 13, because Scripture tells us something powerful here. God has made everything beautiful in its time, not necessarily in our time, not according to our plans, but His timing is perfect. And I think that's difficult for many of us because we live in a world that wants immediate answers, immediate success, immediate healing, and immediate purpose. But life doesn't work that way. Sometimes God develops us in hidden seasons. Seasons are difficult. Sometimes the struggle is preparing us for the assignment. Sometimes the waiting is shaping our character. And Solomon also says that God has placed eternity in the human heart. In other words, deep inside of us, there is this longing for meaning, purpose, significance, something greater than ourselves. That's why accomplishments alone never fully satisfy the soul. That's why money, status, possessions, and achievements can never completely fill the void in the human heart, because we were created for something eternal. And then Solomon gives us what I believe is one of the most overlooked truths in Scripture: to be joyful, to do good, and to enjoy the work and life God has given us. Think about that for a moment. The simple ability to enjoy a meal with family, friends, or simply by yourself, to laugh with people you love, to work hard with purpose and enjoy it, to experience peace in the middle of chaos. These things are not small things. According to Scripture, they are gifts from God. And I think many of us spend so much time chasing the next season of life that we fail to appreciate the one we're living in right now. The God-given task isn't just about surviving life. It's about learning to trust God through every season while living purposefully, doing good, growing through the process, and appreciating the blessings He has already placed in front of us. That is part of the beauty of life. So let me challenge you with something. The next time life feels heavy, the next time stress, disappointment, fear, or uncertainty begins to consume your mind, pause. Take a breath and look around at the life God has already given you. Your health, your family, your home, your ability to wake up another morning with breath in your lungs, and another opportunity to live, grow, love, and keep moving forward. Even the ordinary things we overlook every day. A conversation with someone you love, a warm meal, a peaceful drive home, the laughter of your children, the loyalty of a pet waiting for you at the door. These are not guaranteed blessings. They are gifts. And sometimes we become so focused with what we lack that we completely miss the beauty of what we have already. Gratitude has a way of changing the human heart and chemistry in our brains. It shifts our focus from constant frustration to quiet appreciation, from anxiety about tomorrow to thankfulness for today. And when you begin to see life through that lens, your perspective changes, your attitude changes, and slowly your life begins to change too. Thank you all again for being part of this journey with me on The Purposeful Man. If this episode encouraged you in any way, I'd appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share the channel with someone who may need this message. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Are you spending so much time chasing the next season of life that you're missing the beauty of the one you're living in right now? Till next time, stay grounded in faith, keep growing intentionally, and continue becoming the person God has called you to be. May God bless you all.